Today I decided to show you guys what a day in my life looks like. I do pretty much the same thing every day. So today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays I'm not in charge of the kids. My husband takes that day off to take care of the kids because I'm always at home with them. I homeschool them, I work from home, and I just don't have enough time to myself. So we decided to give me Wednesdays and Saturdays off that I'm not taking care of the kids. Yeah, so what you're going to see today is just time with myself. So I want to read my book. I want to continue reading my book. I'm going to show you that book in a minute, and I also want to go out to get some things to also take you guys along when I go to shop. Okay, so there's something I want to share with you guys. I was going through my Instagram page, I was going through my feed, and I realized that all my pictures are the same. Like I have the same pose in all of those pictures. It just felt really boring to me, and I was like, I need to spice things up. I need to look for more photo ideas, you know, get inspired and all of that. So I decided to search online for lifestyle inspiration, you know, lifestyle photo ideas so that I'll get inspired and, you know, take better photos. Of course I take those pictures of myself. So anyway, so as I was doing that, something just came to my mind, like, am I really looking for inspiration to take better photos, or am I looking to copy somebody's photo idea? Like, am I looking to copy what somebody, the picture somebody took, the style, the pose and everything, I just take photos the same way? Is that what I'm doing? So the thought started to expand, and I'm like, what is the difference between copying and actually getting inspired? There's just like a thin line between copying somebody's idea and actually getting inspired, right? So in the process of just trying to answer that question, I came up with this idea that I thought to share with you guys. I feel like, you know, copying is when you take what that person has done and you try to, you know, do the same. Of course, it's okay to look at what is working in your niche or in your environment or around you, you know, your industry, and then try to inculcate that into your business or into your life, you know, into what you're doing, right? It's okay. But then we all have our own special asset. Like I always say, we all have our own unique personality that we can add to whatever it is that we are getting from others. So that's like the difference between getting inspired and actually copying. So I feel like the ideas we see out there are just information for us to kind of add our own touch. So as I was just thinking about all of these things, and you know, when you have a question in your mind, everything around you kind of brings the answer to you. I'm not sure if that happens to you guys, but that's just the way it is with me. When I have a question in my mind and I'm thinking about it, somehow the books I read, my devotionals, the movies I watch, somehow I just get the answers around me. So anyway, I was going through my devotional, and it led me to another thought that I was looking at, you know, the great men, the great leaders in the Bible, the great men of God. And I realized that they all have, well, I knew that all along, but then it just hits me differently that, you know, they all had different miracles. None of them did the same thing. Let me just put it that way. In the case of Moses and Joshua, for example, Moses was like a mentor to Joshua, right? Joshua looked up to him, and there are tendencies that he would want to copy his mentor. And I remember that both of them had a miracle of, you know, parting the sea. Is it parting the sea now? Yeah. Both of them had that kind of miracle. You know, Moses led the people to walk over the Red Sea on dry ground. You know, they walked on dry ground. We all know that story, right? He used this rod, and then the sea parted and the people were able to walk on dry ground. That was a great miracle for, you know, Moses as a leader. And I studied the book of Joshua last year, so I remember that there was a time that, you know, the people also had to cross a sea when they were going to Jericho, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't the same, it wasn't the exact way the miracle happened for Moses that it happened for Joshua, right? For him, it was that the priest took the ark of God, they walked into the sea, and they stayed there till everybody walked on dry ground and then crossed over. I'm not sure. I'll put the Bible verse on the screen for you guys. But then it was like similar miracles, but different style, different pattern. You know, God used them differently. And so it just spoke to me that, you know what, we all have our own different giftings. We all have our own unique talents. God has given all of us unique assets, special assets that we are supposed to use to make it in life, you know, to be successful, to lead a great life for ourselves and, you know, for others, to live an exemplary life for others. Anyway, it just came to me that, you know what, it's about getting inspired by others, looking at other people and looking at those things as information. You know, Joshua has heard great things. Even if he was not there when Moses parted the Red Sea, but he must have heard about it. He could have just remembered that, oh, this happened for Moses. Let me copy this same style. Let me just look for one stick and, you know, just pass now. So it's good for us to look at others, get inspired, but let's look at those things as information that we need to put in our own special asset, our own unique touch to it, and then come up with some. I just thought to share that with you guys, to just encourage anybody out there to just figure out your own special asset. But anyway, now I want to go ahead and read my book. So this is the book I'm currently reading, and I shared it on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Anyway, so if you guys want me to review this book, let me know in the comment section, because I think it's a very good book, especially if you are looking to start a side hustle, or you're looking to become an entrepreneur, or even if you're not looking to do any of this but you just want to maximize your potentials for success. Yeah, this is a very good book, especially for people living in Africa. It exposes you to some privileges that you don't even know that you have as an African, because every one of us is looking to live the country, right? I know that. But if you don't have the opportunity of living that country, there are some privileges that you have that you don't even think that you can leverage on. So this book exposes you to that. But anyway, if you want me to do a review, let me know.